What? Nemesis and Crownie used to hate each other?
Crownie bad guy? Crownie was unironically a bad guy when he first came to the scene. Me and him were the biggest enemies. People don't know that. He had the biggest ego out of anyone I've ever seen. So I took that so fucking personal. Every time I played against him, I fucking made sure I was gonna win. He came to the scene, he said he was gonna win 3 tournaments in a row in Slovenian scene. He managed to win 0. I managed to win all of them. I was so fucking mad at him. And then he had to take an interview in front of somebody from the Slovenian scene, and that somebody had to like mock him in front of people. And he had to apologize in front of everyone. He said, okay. He said like, I apologize to everyone. We didn't win. And then he said to the guy, but you still have no fucking clue about League of Legends. It was such a funny moment. Everyone was fucking laughing. It's like, yeah, I agree, they were better than us. We lost, but you still have no clue about League of Legends. It was so funny. In Slovenian, it was so funny. Crownie was a villain, guys. Crownie was a villain, but luckily he grew some brains over the year. And, we gave him a second chance. He redeemed himself. It was so funny. We played a tournament, and we couldn't get our top laner because we had a top laner from Hungary, and he was supposed to drive to Slovenia, and we couldn't get it. Like something fucked up happened, I don't know, he couldn't attend. So we had to call up an ex-pro player in League who was an AD carry main, and he just first time top lane. And then he played Nidalee top lane and Renekton top lane in that meta against Crownie, and we won with the substitute top laner against them. It was so funny. It was so funny. And then the guy in the interview was like, but you just lost against a substitute top laner. And then Crownie was like, but I can't do everything for my role. No, it's a team game. I did pretty well, I think. Because Crownie was winning top lane back then. People don't know that. He was actually a top lane player.
He was a top laner. Crownie was a top laner?
There's so many stories. There's so many stories, man. I remember vividly. I came to the LAN with my brother. We went to the train, we went there, we walked there. I remember we came, people were outside the building sitting, and I just see Crownie, and he looks at me, and I just look at him so angrily. I remember it. At that point, he was just on my fucking list.
He was on your list?
Beforehand. It was so dude,
he was on his list.
Fight to do that, actually. I was so fucking mad. The anger feeling inside me, it was crazy.
Oh my god. Nemesis reveals Caedrel's role in Lost Ratones. Wait, hold on, what was that?
Crazy.
What's he gonna say, huh?
What is Caedrel's role in this team? Caedrel is going to be head coach, analyst, cook, housemate, co-streamer, mascot, everything, bro.
Mascot? Everything was fine until you said mascot.